Okay, lovely people, we're cruising on, we're getting on with it. Let's talk to this
The
groundskeeper.
pieces begin to fall into place. With the king's aid, we shall assemble a force worthy of Meridia's blessing.
Okay, groundskeeper. I'll just adjust this mic, sorry about that. Okay, that should be good. So I don't know why we had to talk to her, to be honest, but alright.
Your nagging is becoming more annoying than my persistent rash. We finally have a secure base. To go back outside without a plan is even too foolhardy for me.
You want us to hide behind these walls? To leave our comrades to die while you sip wine and lounge about? You have no honor, knight.
Don't lecture me about honor, elf. You have no idea what I've seen or what I've gone through.
Knight.
My apologies for that display. The whole rash comment. Just a figure of speech, of course. So, I suppose you know more about this place than any of us. Like where I can get a decent drink?
I don't really know if that's how we start a conversation, but the city is a safe haven, a place where we can regroup and organize.
A safe haven, eh? I didn't really expect to see cheerful flowers and clear water anywhere in this dark realm. I assumed we were walking into untimely and painful deaths. Glad to see I was wrong this one time.
Okay, how did you end up here?
I couldn't let you go off and save the world all by yourself, could I? Not with just these Fighters Guild braggarts. Besides, there was a portal. How could I not step through and see what was on the other side?
And who's leading this group?
That's a good question. I heard that Captain Alfari was killed shortly after we were scattered. I was hoping to find another officer here, but no such luck.
Well, I've rescued the Aliad King, and he wants to help assemble our forces.
An Aliad? I thought they were all, you know, dead. Of course, this is a Daedric Prince's plane. I really need to stop being surprised by such revelations. I have a feeling that won't be the strangest thing I find out before this is all over.
Okay, goodbye. So,
Attend me, soldiers. We have a war to win, and time grows short.
What in Ariel's name is this? Who are you?
So that's the last Aliad, huh? I thought he'd be more dusty. Isn't that what happens when elves get really, really old?
Shut it, you fop.
Who's in charge of this group? Step forward and address me. Then allow me to rectify that. I shall lead you. We shall recover your comrades and complete your mission. If that does not work for you, your services are no longer needed.
I don't know who you are, but you aren't Fighters Guild. You have no authority over us.
Do you challenge me, then? Do you want me to kill you to prove my combat prowess to your companions?
I wouldn't necessarily mind seeing that. He is kind of annoying.
How can you expect us to lay down our lives for someone we never met? Trust is earned on the battlefield.
If you want to survive, if you want to win this, you must trust me. Allow me to explain why you need my leadership. We shall work this out. I understand your reservations, but with my leadership, the Fighters Guild will help us win this war.
Yep, so what does that all mean? Are we... restore the Hollow City? I'm a bit confused. We'll go to restore Hollow City above, I guess. Do we now talk to her?
The pieces are almost all in place. We can move against Molag Bal whenever you want. Attack now, or gather more forces.
What would you
The choice,
suggest?
thanks to your efforts, life is returning to the city. Already, those you have rescued have found their way here. Do we have enough to start a war? Yes. But are our numbers strong enough to finish it? I'd suggest we're not there yet.
If I give the command now, what are our chances?
Marching against this enemy at less than full strength would not be advised. Of course, Victory is never guaranteed, no matter what the odds. If you feel differently, give the command. Otherwise, go back out and look for more allies to aid us.
We can't afford to waste any more time. We have to strike now.
Very well. If you feel that is the wisest course, meet me in front of the cathedral when you are ready. We will begin making preparations immediately.
Thank you, Groundskeeper. Okay, so what do we call this? The Army of Meridia. Perhaps that's what we call this one. Very confusing. Quite awesome in a way to see all the light of Meridia for a start. Then also, it's such a strange way to get there. But also, oh, it's like, what? Who the heck's that? It's a player. Nice get up, dude. Guy looks pretty awesome. I wouldn't mess with him. Then there's just us. Your average adventurer.
I've got what you need.
Ah, look around you. See how the people brighten the streets with their very presence. It is good to have this place inhabited once again.
She does seem more positive now that there's sunlight. Says a lot about sunlight. Why was I summoned?
King Dinar and Varnus have begun to rally the troops. They have called for a council to meet here in the Hollow City. There are decisions to be made, plans to draw up. The time for war fast approaches, and we need to be ready.
Are there any others out there that need to be rescued?
I sense other lights trapped in the darkness. Their exact locations are hidden from me, but I can hear their desperate pleas for help. You must choose. Will you seek out more allies, or will you allow the War Council to begin?
Where are King Dinar and Vanus?
You shall find the
Varnus.
Ayleid King and the Mage inside the cathedral. They await your arrival. Once you enter the cathedral, the preparations for the final assault to save Nirn will begin.
Okay, well, let's do this, team. Army of Meridia, Chapel of Light. Groovy. Oh.
Welcome, friend. We need to discuss the preparations for the coming assault, but I wanted to wait until you arrived. Do you have any questions before we begin?
Do we really need to attack Molag Bal?
We need to end the plane meld before Nirn is destroyed. To do that, we must deal with the planar vortex. To reach the vortex, we need to cross the chasm and get through whatever defenses the Dark Lord throws at us. I fear battle is inevitable.
Alright, let's start the council.
Well said, friend. Please, hold your questions until everyone who wants to has had an opportunity to speak. After that, we can debate the details as you see fit.
Okay, goodbye.
Attention, please. I have called you all here because the moment of destiny fast approaches. The great shackle has been destroyed, but not before a planar vortex was established. We must destroy this vortex before it sucks the very essences of Nirn into Cold Harbor. The Fighters Guild shall deal with the chasm's defenders, but blades have little power against magic.
And that's where...
Our scouts report that some kind of magical fixtures block access to the path across the chasm. Mages there already work on a way to overcome these fixtures, and we are prepared to lend our strength when the main force arrives.
A sound plan. Plays to our unique strengths. But this one wonders, what if the mages can't overcome Molag Barl's magic?
What a ridiculous question! Of course my mages can overcome this magic!
Ah, magic, the solution to all life's problems. I love magic. It's so magical. I have absolute confidence in Vanus and his mages.
Thank you, your lordship. But to be honest with you, I'm not feeling as confident as Vanus about this.
We shall fight with all our strength. There is no other option. Lives will be lost, but hopefully a world will be saved. Know that the chasm is only the first stage of this battle. The planar vortex abides within the very heart of Molag Bal's lair.
Oh, this just gets better and better.
Darian, mind your tongue.
Darian only seeks to lighten a tense situation. Still, we have to try. To do nothing is to doom Tamriel to certain destruction.
Well, when you put it that way, there are a lot of lovely ladies that need to be saved.
Yes, well, be that as it may. We launch our assault on the chasm immediately. The king needs to talk to the champion, and I must discuss some final details with the mages. The rest of you have your own preparations to see to, I'm sure.
Before we talk to the king... Whoa, 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 whoa. Wait, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, we missed the opportunity to speak to Cadwell. But he had something awesome to say. It's a shame. What up, king?
It is settled. We shall cross the chasm and make our way to the planar vortex at the heart of Molag Bal's realm. Now that you know the plan, I have a special request to make of you.
Okay, I'm listening.
This mission needs a leader. I want you to lead the assault across the chasm. We have asked so much of you, and you have already accomplished the impossible. But you are one of a very small few that I would trust with this task.
Complete quest.
I knew we could count on you. You have never disappointed me.
Alright, so that's Army of Meridia. I'm just going to stop the episode. It's a shame we didn't see Cadwell. And we'll just continue again by talking to the king. So hopefully see you there. And all the blessings. And we're speeding through, which is good. Good, good, good. Good vibes. If it's good, it's good. See you soon, I hope.